Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train with your girl, Lady T. Yeah. All right, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Tanya Lady T, and y'all already know where I'm at. I'm at Mama's house, and I had to jump on the spaghetti flavor train today with just some cucumbers with Italian dressing. Simple, and I'm not doing no bread. And she uses thin spaghetti, so we about to do it. Mama's over here eating. She don't like to be recorded while she eating. But she says hi.
Hi.
I was trying to tell her about the spicy noodle challenge that I did last night. Y'all, let me tell you. Let me just break it on down to you. That mess was so hard. Okay, after about 15-20 minutes, my tongue finally calmed down and it stopped burning. But then see, it went down to my stomach, and my stomach said, no, we got to get you out of here. But anyway, it wasn't bad. The flavor was great, like I said, y'all. But I'm telling y'all, it ain't for the faint of heart. That mess was so hot, honey. I thought I saw Satan over there.
He was.
Woo! Honey, I started saying, get thee behind me. But I don't see how people sit and eat that hot stuff like that.
Yeah, you still out there. Remember how we used to eat that hot stuff?
Ooh, be sitting there panting.
And sweating bullets.
Just be wet. You get up from the table, it's a wet spot.
Be sweat. But some people like that. He always look. I can't stand it. Because it distracts from the taste of the food for me.
But it was a good flavor, but it was just too hot. Ooh, that's good.
I love it. I get the flavor better with these thin noodles. I don't like the thick noodles. Thick noodles
I like the season. I have to eat the thick noodle because see, these thin noodles, it's a different texture in my mouth. But the milk sauce is good. It's just these thin noodles make me think like somebody's poking me in my tongue.
Well, them thick ones make me feel like somebody's spreading clay on my tongue. I don't like them. But sometimes you get them overcooked and ooh, it's horrible.
But some of my viewers were asking me what are foods I don't like, what are foods I don't eat. I don't eat chicken gizzards. I don't.
Ever since I made gizzards, you go ahead and say it.
I just have never liked chicken gizzards, period. You better be glad no, we didn't disown you. Y'all, I came over to my mom's house. This was years ago. I came over to my mother's house one day. You know, as a daughter, as a child, you're always gonna be your mother's child. I was so hungry and I didn't want to go home and cook. So I said, let me go swing by mom's house because I know, mom, they always got something on the stove. Child, please. I get over here. Come in here. Hey, mom, what you got? What you got for dinner? What you cook for dinner? She said gizzard stew. You know what I did, y'all? I said gizzard stew. I feel bad now. We laugh about it. I said gizzard stew. I said, who the heck gonna eat gizzard stew? And guess what I did, y'all? I turned around and walked right out the door. I was so mad. But anyway, I think I might have went home and cooked something. But, anyway, that anticipation that, you wouldn't have had to cook.
If you'd have tried it, you'd have liked it.
Daddy didn't even like it.
He was just trying to go along with you because that wasn't what he wanted. Joker ate it before the night was up.
That was just. But y'all, I don't do gizzards. I don't do gizzard stew. And I don't do you know how people do smothered liver and onion. I can't do that either because. But now my mom can cook it really good.
Oh, I thought about that yesterday. I almost got me some calf liver, and I thought, well, no, I need a lot more food.
I probably would eat liver, but I saw it being cooked, and it freaked me out because it's like the meat swells as it cooks. I can't, can't do that. That messes with all my sensory issues. I can't handle stuff like that. I can't. I just can't do it. So those are the main two things I do not eat, will not eat. Oh, and I won't eat salsa meat either. I don't want nothing jelly in my mouth. I had a hard time when I had to have my colonoscopy and I had to eat. It was between popsicles and Jell-O, and it was just too cold to be eating popsicles all day. I can't stand any type of Jell-O, gelatin in my mouth. I can't do it. What foods don't you like to eat, Mom?
I think it's not necessarily the foods that I don't like. Mine is more about preparation. I can't eat certain foods if they're not prepared properly. Because I can't really think of any food that I just don't like and just ain't going to eat. I don't like food if they're not. I like my food very well seasoned. And I like it cooked the way it's supposed to be cooked. Because if you take, for instance, now fried chicken, it's hard to mess up fried chicken. But there's a certain way I like my fried chicken. I like it, you know, moist and juicy on the inside and real crispy and crunchy on the outside. But you don't always get it that way. And I love to go up to Smithfield Barbecue. I can eat fried chicken up there all day long. In other places, I might eat a piece of fried chicken because everybody don't prepare it the same way. And like collard greens, I love collards. But there's just like here in North Carolina, I learned this 30 years ago when I got here. The way that the collards are prepared here, they cook them probably the same way. But after they're cooked, they take a cutter and they chop them till they're almost mushy. I don't like that.
They mince them.
Flavor is that, but when they get in your mouth, it's like paste.
They be chopped up so much as you can spread it like a spread.
Exactly.
Like mayonnaise.
I would like to say I don't like the way the collards are prepared here. Yeah. I like my collards. I'll cut them up somewhat, but I like them, you know, big leafy. And then I'll cut them up, and then when I get them on my plate, I might cut them up a little bit more to eat them. But I don't like that mushed up.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can't. I don't like.
But there ain't too many foods I don't like. But those are some of the main: sauce meat, chicken gizzards, liver and onions.
See,
I'm trying to think of what vegetables. I pretty much eat most vegetables.
I like any kind of vegetable. Again, if it's prepared properly, if it's not prepared right, like okra. People don't like okra because they say it's slimy. Well, if you prepare it properly, it's not slimy. But slimy
I don't do okra. I don't care if it's fried, dyed, and laid to the side.
That's what my sister...
Slimy, grimy, or full of whatever.
Okra is wonderful, and I like
it. Do okra.
Now, some people have fixed it. My sister-in-law used to fix it. My brother's wife, and when she would boil it, put salt and pepper and a little butter. But she put the key to hers was she was putting too much water. And when she would boil it, she would just boil it, and you don't have to boil okra that long if you're gonna boil it. My way of boiling it is to boil it to get it soft, drain it, and then put your salt and butter on. But she would boil hers, put the salt and butter in the water, and it would be so soft. And
what about people who who boil they ribs?
Well, again,
they boil them and then they'll put them on the grill and then dip them in salt.
They think that, you know,
boiling them And I'm not knocking anybody who does that, but
they don't know how. That means they don't know how to grill. And sometimes people who are in business will do that because they may sell out and they want to hurry. You know, that's a way of getting them done quicker. But what it does, when you put a piece of meat like that in water, it changes the texture of it. That meat becomes
it breaks it down. Yeah,
it kind of gets coarse and it's hard to see.
And then the flavor.
And then
you can stir up the flavor.
Yeah, because the sauce does not adhere to that coarse, weird texture of meat like it does a nice piece of grilled rib that you grilled and turn it over 3, 4, 5 times, let it cook, let the smoke cook through it, and then after it's done, you glaze them with that barbecue sauce. Totally, again, for me, it's how food is prepared. Now, I can do,
but now we're talking about stuff we don't.
Yeah, but
people
I
want to know.
That's what I'm saying. For me, I don't know foods that I just ain't gonna eat. The only way
I don't do pickled pig feet.
I do them, but not no more because I don't eat pork like that no more. I love pickled pig feet. Love them.
I can't do pickled egg.
Have I ever tried a pickle? I don't know if I've even ever tried a pickle, so I don't know if I would do a pickled egg or I don't even know what it tastes like. That's something I never have eaten, to my knowledge. I mean, that when we were in Spain, I ate more different foods there than I have in my life as far as variety of food. And then across the board, you say, well, I'm not going to eat a snail. I'm not going to eat certain kind of spiders they ate. I mean, you know, whatever.
Spider?
Yeah, them things, well, they look like, I call them spiders.
Well, what's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
It was a shell, type of a shellfish, and it looked like spider. It was small.
Was it one of them things, it wasn't in a ball and they had to crack it open?
It was like this, like claw like that. And to me,
I was talking to Rich. He said when he was in the Marine, he ate monkey brains.
Well, most military guys will tell you they eat monkey hips, monkey brains, nuts.
Monkey hips?
They call monkey. Well, yeah, like the chicken hip, like a chicken leg. Yeah, monkey hips and rice. Overseas, like they eat cockroaches. But
wait, hold on.
Yeah.
How do you even allow something that like that to get close in your mouth?
Because you figure with us, people who don't eat beef, how in the world can you eat a cow? How in the world can you eat a nasty chicken? It's just that it's in their culture.
I don't know about a cockroach though. I know they say I know some military men say they had to eat stuff for protein when they were out there in the field.
Exactly.
Well,
they say shrimp are just like eating roaches.
And you know what?
The texture is the same.
I heard
I don't want one. I don't want to eat one by any means. But it's just all. And for me, again, it's about what it tastes like based on how it's prepared. Now, knowing I was eating a cockroach,
if you say prepared one more time,
I'm serious. If there are some people say I don't like this, I don't like that. A lot of people say they don't like
repetitive.
grits.
I try to tell her when you doing a video once.
But you don't know. That's based on the people that you deal with, or based on how you feel. But it's still, I repeat myself. There's not foods that I just don't like because I just don't like them. Again, it's based on how they were fixed. How they were cooked. I use different words, still and all. A lot of people don't like grits. Who don't like grits?
Some people ain't even heard of grits.
But you know what? And I have fed people grits, right? Just this little fellow was here over the Christmas holidays from New York, and we were getting ready to eat, what was it? Stuffing?
I'm not going to overeat. I'm done.
Stuffing. Well, anyway, I told him, I said, I guarantee you, if you eat these that it was stuffing. That's what. Remember the guy that came here that said he would never eat stuffing. He had never eaten. He don't like it. And I said, well, my stuffing is good, and I know it's good. I said, I guarantee you this. I said, I'm going to just give you a sample because I don't believe in wasting food. I'll give you a sample. If you truly don't like it, you don't like it. I said, but I guarantee you the stuffing you've eaten was not properly
prepared.
Okay. So he ate the stuffing and he said, oh, my God.
So the way you That's the word of the day, y'all. Prepared.
And remember that when you're preparing food, look, just a steak. If you don't know how to cook a steak, you don't know how to cook a steak. And that's preparation. If you don't know how to cook it to make it taste good, and a person who knows how it's supposed to taste.
So that's the question of the day, y'all. What's the weirdest, since y'all asked me the questions of what I don't like to eat, what are some of the weird things y'all have eaten? Or perhaps you've tried something and it was flim flam, but you tried it again
and it was
prepared
a different way.
And you were like, okay, this is pretty good. Yeah. Like that guy that came over here that was what was it? He didn't like seafood or something.
Seafood.
Okay,
I made seafood macaroni and cheese. That's what.
Yeah, okay. Mom made seafood macaroni and cheese. Well, the guy said, "Ooh, I don't like seafood. I don't eat seafood." But once he tried it in that macaroni and cheese, he was a he saw food differently.
Yeah, he saw food different, and he loved scripts.
And he loved the way it was prepared.